This is the last scene. This is very magical. Look at the background there. And this could be also another slow-mo scene. Here's the question. Is it really hate at first sight or kiss at first sight? Hi sayers, good day. Welcome back to my channel. First of all, I would like to say thank you to those who watch our past reaction slash review videos to BGYO, Donny, and SB19. Most especially to our reaction to BGYO's song cover of Un Año, which almost garnered 2,000 views. Thank you to all the what they call this aces, Bloom, and 18. So the question is, what is up for today's video? Today we're going to have another reaction video slash review video of the first episode of He's Into Her. Yes, you heard it right, one episode at a time. So for more reaction videos, don't forget to hit that notification bell and subscribe to this YouTube channel so you get updated to my future uploads. Let's get into it. Before anything else, I would like to emphasize this one. He's Into Her is based from a Wattpad series, which is an emerging form of literature here in the Philippines. And this one is really being followed by a huge number of fans. And the writer of this series is also considered one of the stars of Wattpad. Okay, now the first episode is entitled Hate at First Sight. Let's get to know why this episode is entitled that way. Let's have this first scene. I actually noticed this one. This scene shows the beauty of nature, which is so refreshing because most of us really miss going to places like this. And due to some restrictions, we can no longer do this as of the moment. So this one is really breath of fresh air, literally. Next one. This one is for me showing the strength, endurance, and what they call this care of Max Payne, Belle's character here, to other people, because this little kid or this little girl has been bullied by other kids, and it was seen by Belle or by Max Payne. So Max Payne went there to the rescue, and she told this little girl that you're not supposed to show other people that you're afraid, because the more you show your fear, the more they will bully you, which is somehow true or realistic to this particular period, right? You should be strong to whatever is happening around you. Okay, let's see if this little girl will show up again in the next episode to maybe to reconcile or to reveal if this advice was really followed by this little girl. This leads to this very intense scene. Actually, I have here two pictures. There you go. This scene is serving as the first the first slow-mo encounter of Babe and Max Payne. This could be the reason, I think, why the episode is called Hate at First Sight. Because this was the first time they met each other, and at first sight, they hated each other because of the circumstance in this particular scene. So Max Payne was going to the airport, and they were the tricycle where she was riding. They were almost hit by the car of Dave. And because of the attitude of Dave, Max Payne got really disappointed and angry with Dave. So because of that, that became a very remarkable experience. And Dave was really in a hurry that time. So he had no time dealing with this situation. Dave left his driver alone to fix things up, but it was really a no scene for Max Payne. So she clearly remembers everything. This one here is showing the scene where Max Payne was already at the airport, and she was with her uncle. When she was saying or bidding her final goodbye to her uncle was crying. And there was this very powerful line saying, ang matapang umiiyak pero hindi nagpapatindak. And I believe this will be the battle cry of Max Payne for the rest of this series. There is this mystery account, a mystery email account that Max Payne was sending her sentiments to, her baggage to, and it was named Babu with the email address rj_slam_dunk. And somehow, I can relate to this. Maybe you can also relate to this. Somehow we all have that ways of talking to ourselves, or maybe talking to other people, even if we really do not know whom we are talking to just vent out, or to, what they call this, to release our stresses, our sentiments, our frustrations for the day. And this particular act usually happens when we're about to sleep. I don't know, maybe because it's the end of the day and we are done doing things, we get to reflect. It's like automatic. Then, in this instance, Max Payne uses that email or email account to release her worries, her fears, or shall we say her sentiments for that. Let's continue. So this could be one of, if not the biggest highlights in this episode, the entrance of Alpha 3. Well, this just for me, the entrance of Alpha 3 is very similar to the entrance of F4 in Meteor Garden. But this one here, there are just 3. And what's good here is that this scene was contextualized based on the Philippine setting. Though the students here were like from different countries, because I know the school where they study is an international school. So it's obviously, we can see here that the students are really from different or of different nationalities. But okay, Now, this one is very impactful, physically and figuratively. Huh? This is the first face-off of Max Payne and Dave. Huh? And this scene, just like what I felt with the previous scene, made me feel that Max Payne here is channeling her sunshine within her. That in the scene where Sanchai kicked Hazi or Damizi, here Belle or Max Payne punched, punched the very famous, the very intelligent Dave. And it wowed the audience, yes, the other students around, because it was the first time that ever happened to Dave. He was considered as alpha, the strongest among the others. I also have here two pictures, because in this particular scene, this is the second face-off of Dave and Max Payne, the debate about true love. This ignited Dave's interest to Max even more. And because of this particular scene, the arguments became too personal that it affected both of them. This is the last scene. This is very magical. Look at the background there. And this could be also another slow-mo scene. Here's the question. Is it really hate at first sight or kiss at first sight? This scene was accidentally done because of the Venison's mascot, the bear, who was actually running through the hallway, and there were these other students on the hallway, the same spot where these two were standing, and it caused the other student to push Dave towards the direction of Max Payne. Let's see if they will be able to kiss each other, really, lips to lips. But that could be a good thing to look forward to the next episode. Now, I would like to mention the following things as my general observations for this episode. If there is something or a way that could make you feel comfortable, do it. Just like what happened to Max Payne. Because on the first day of her stay with her true father, everything was like not falling into place. So try to look for things or think of other things that would make you feel better or more comfortable, so you will not be able to focus on disappointing things. Another is, this series is phenomenal. This is what I heard, and this is what I was able to read also. This series is phenomenal that it made the iWantTFC app crash due to a huge number of viewers or subscribers watching the series at the same time. When did it happen? When the first episode was launched, and it even caused the application to crash. So that's how powerful the following of this series is and has been. And every time they get to have their guestings or their Their promos, they're always trending. Well, you know, personally, it's just like watching a movie through television, right? So that's it. This has been Simon for Simon Says PH. Let's call it a day. See you again next time. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more reaction/review videos. Bye bye.